Now we will take a look at mud plasters and what are the different mixes that we can use to actually plaster earthbag walls or anything else that you can actually use for building walls. So for mud walls, it's an ideal situation if you're using mud plaster on top. So we have tried different mixes and different plasters on top of these earthbag walls which we see. If you take a look over here, this is just pure mud. The same mud which is actually being filled into the bags which are being damped right now. The same mud was actually wetted and applied as plaster. And you can see that it has cracked. This was applied in the morning today. So in just 5 or 6 hours, this is what has happened. You can see a lot of crackage which is through and through. On the other hand, this is the second coat of our plaster which has 2 units of mud, half a unit of cow dung and half a unit of ash. And this is the second coat on top, which is slightly wet right now, so there's no cracking yet. But there will be cracking, but compared to the first mix, there'll be less cracking. And if we see right here on the third wall, over here, there has been the base mix in which there has been mud and then the waste from groundnut crops. So this was mixed together to give a first coat, on top of which there was a very thin layer of cow dung which was applied. So if you look at the cracks over here as compared to the mud coat, they are less because many of them are surface cracks and not through and through cracks. And then later on top, what we are applying is a hand of the similar mix which I told you before, which is 2 units of mud, 1 unit of cow dung and half a unit of cow dung and half a unit of ash. So which means for every 4 units of mud, you can have 1 unit of cow dung and 1 unit of ash. So once you mix that up and you apply it over here, once this dries, it won't be as bad as the base coat. It won't crack as much as this will, but inadvertently you'll still have a few cracking. There'll be surface cracks which will be which you can see after a couple of hours. So once this dries out in the sun, you will get to see surface cracks, but this is how mud mortar is. This is one of the first mixes that we are trying out. We shall be trying out different proportions of cow dung and ash and other additives such as grass, hay or straw, and we shall see what happens. And along with us, most probably even you shall see what happens.